Good evening, everyone, and welcome. If you're just joining me, take a moment to settle in. Grab a drink, grab a snack, dim the lights, because tonight is a little special. Tonight marks the beginning of something I've been looking forward to for a while, my vacation stream. Now, most people take vacations to relax, sleep in, or get away from everything. But for me, this is my time to connect with all of you. This community. This place where people from all over the world can come together, talk, laugh, play games, and sometimes have deeper conversations about life. And honestly, over the last few months, especially over the last few weeks, something has happened that I've never expected. I've watched God start moving in ways I never thought were possible. Not just in church, but in everyday life. At work, trail with coworkers in the middle of a shift. Online, where conversations that start about video games somehow turn into conversations about faith, struggles, hope, and purpose. And moments where people open up about things they've been carrying for years. It reminds me of something important. God just doesn't work in church buildings. He works in grocery stores. He works in gaming communities. He works in quiet conversations, late night streams, and moments when someone just needs encouragement. And the truth is, I'm not perfect. Matter of fact, I'm far from it. I don't have every answer. I'm still learning, still growing, and still figuring things out myself. The one thing I've learned recently is that God doesn't wait for us to be perfect before He uses us. Sometimes all He's looking for is someone willing to say, "Here I am, use me." There's a verse in the Bible that's really stuck with me lately. Isaiah 6 verse 8 says this, "Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Who shall I send? And who will go for us? And I said, Here I am, send me." And that's what faith can look like sometimes. Not having every answer, not being perfect, but simply being willing. Willing to encourage someone, willing to pray for someone, willing to remind someone that they're not alone. So tonight, while we're playing games, hanging out, and having fun, just remember something. Behind every username in this chat is a real person. Someone with a story, someone with struggles, someone who might be having the best day of their life, or even their hardest. And if you're someone other than mine who feels lost, tired, or numb, I want you to know something. You're not here by accident. God sees you. He hasn't forgotten you. And sometimes the smallest moments, even a random stream or a random night, can be exactly where someone needed to be. So when you're here for 5 minutes or the whole stream, you're welcome here. This is a place to relax, to laugh, to play games, and maybe, just maybe, leave feeling a little encouraged. So with that being said, sit back, relax, get your snacks, and get your drinks. My name is Logan Trent, and tonight, the vacation kickoff stream begins. So chat, let's get comfortable, let's have some fun, let's play some games. Welcome to the stream. Hello everybody. Happy Friday night, late Friday night should I say. Give me a second here. Happy Friday night. Hope you guys are doing great. Sorry about the delay. I was supposed to go live about 11 o'clock, but I ended up taking a shower and fixing a few things on the background that I have now, as you can see. It is animated. I thought that was pretty cool to go with my overlay, so I added that in. But tonight, as you can tell, we are going to do some WWE 2K26 I plan on doing all of the showcase mode tonight. Then I'll end it, get some sleep, and then tomorrow we will kick off for our streams. I plan on going live every night at 6 p.m. and streaming until 6 a.m. the following morning, give or take. Depending on what I do while I'm off, some nights might get pushed back. Some. But with that being said, regardless, I do plan on doing some 12-hour streams. So I hope you guys have had a great week thus far, and I hope you all are going to have a great weekend. Real quick, before we do start playing, I just want y'all to know, yes, my faith is something I'm going to be using a lot more on my channel. And, you don't have to be a Christian to be there. I don't expect you all. I want you all to be a Christian. I will still love you. Everybody is still welcome here. What I necessarily believe doesn't mean you all believe in the same thing, and that's fine. I'm not going to push what I believe down anybody's throat, but my faith is something that is now becoming more important to me, and I want to keep it. So with that being said, I'll share my faith on stream. Sometimes we'll do some Bible studies or whatnot, but we're still going to have a good time. We're still going to game, and this channel will always be war-based. That's not going to change either. So it will always be war-based. I don't war game, and I'm a huge wrestling fan. A lot of you all already know that. So with that being said, welcome. Sit back, relax, and hope you guys enjoy this presentation of 2K26. Let me turn off the voice mod.
The regular microphone, and let me take off this mask, and we will get started. Butterfly, why are you stabbing me? That's murder. That is not allowed. No murdering me. If you murder me, then I can't stream. I gotta turn my ring light on. And let there be light. All right. So like I said, we're going to start it with showcase tonight. I'll do all of the showcase, and then after the showcase, I'll end it, get some sleep. Probably will sleep for a pretty good while in the morning, and then I'll go live tomorrow night about 6 p.m. All right, here we go. Are you a wrestling fan, Butterfly? Sweet. All right, let me turn on my Twitch chat overlay, and then we'll be ready to go. One second. Let that load. There it is. All right. Let me go under the options real quick. We're going to turn blood on. Come on, hurry up. I want to get copyrighted.
Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in. Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here, but what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover, and Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being. And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine. Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Lights suplex. A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Go to sleep by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at 2. How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive? And Heyman, wow, look at him. The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing, 12 years after his last WrestleMania. CM Punk looking to end. Cinching in the Anaconda. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here. Now he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
And that canceled out Reigns' offense. And he goes crashing to the outside. He gets perched up top. Oh, what impact!
Boom!
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Tried for that scoop slam, but dropped behind and now
Inverted DDT. He's headed to the top now. Axe handle from the middle rope. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here.
Sheesh, that's going to leave a mark. Oh,
Ouch.
Here's the cover. Does he? What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Taking things back into the ring.
Just an open hand slap.
Textbook O'Connor roll. O'Connor roll for the win.
Oh, turning it around, changes it into a cover of their own. What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it.
Ow! Rollins' master plan got stopped in its tracks by that attack. Roundhouse kick on the mark. Sling blade! From the outside.
Saw that coming and quickly got the knees off. On a well-placed calf kick there. And he's going to use this moment to regroup, to get his mind right before re-entering the fray.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. DDT! And now he's back into the ring.
Why does it not let me do that? Okay. When opponent on the ground, press RT and X while on the top rope to perform the second city flying elbow drop.
So focused on just pummeling the leg there. And he retaliates. Sling blade action. There's no way that perched up top. Oh, man, he knew right onto the chair. Talking about a hard landing, flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the chair is proof. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
I got it now. I got it now.
Turnbuckles to the top.
Stalking from above.
Look out. Countered and planted with a well-timed power slam.
And just chucking Reigns out of the ring.
He clearly has dangerous intentions in mind here, gentlemen. Sliding into the ring now. Oh, no need to swing when you can just chuck right at someone.
Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation.
But right hands create separation and an escape. Face buster. Just like that, he's busted wide open. Opening up the floodgates.
That was a vicious landing up
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
He's going back for
CM Punk from the
There we go.
elbow drop connects.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something. And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns. Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk. Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
Well, that favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my tribal team.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Alrighty then.
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about.
CM Punk takes over, looking to use slingshot technology to do things his way. Relive some of his biggest wins, look to change the outcome of painful losses, and create history with fantasy matchups only possible here in 2K26. A win will unlock some rewards, but completing objectives will make sure you get all the goods. And the all-new Showcase Gauntlet allows to attempt to unlock everything the mode has to offer in one fell swoop, if you've got the skills. We're going to do the match timeline. Bull by the horns. CM Punk may be World Heavyweight Champion, but he still hasn't earned the respect of one of WWE's most hard-nosed competitors, and John Bradshaw Layfield. Can he withstand the non-stop assault of JBL and defend the title successfully?
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
Butterfly, what are you doing with Snowman? It's too hot for Snowman.
That midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship, and he's worn it proudly.
I like how you can control the entrances. That's pretty sweet.
CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse, this is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
That's pretty sweet.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Oh, in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the ball and you get the horns.
Press slam.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating.
Incoming. Misses big time.
Oh, I missed.
Boom, a forearm smash. And he's going to the top.
Wants to finish this.
Launching. Crossbody from the top. The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title. One thing Punk certainly...
Trading blows locks you in a duel of attacks with your opponent. Perform a strike, hold X, and then release it with the meters in the green zone. If you miss, then your attack will be countered. Miss 3 times, and you will lose.
Doesn't have here is the experience advantage. Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Oof. The fight is on, and it's furious.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first? Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it. JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, the challenger is going for it. He's able to kick out before 2.
That kick out took a lot of energy.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker. Textbook.
And JBL's looking to show Punk that he's not on his level.
And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there. Spin kick to the midsection. Kick right to the body. He's able to reverse it. Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all of that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games.
Incoming!
Big time elbow. The pin for the championship. Defiant kick out from the champion. Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Dang it, I gotta restart. I want all the objectives.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics. Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the ball and you get the horns.
Solid 1 count, but not there yet.
Using the arm like a billy club.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world. For the title, new champ. And he breaks the count quickly.
And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you can't let that get to you.
Snapmare. Big boot.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk. But
Here we go.
a piercing aerial elbow drop.
Boom. Boom. Read that one. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Watch out. Oh, my God, what a move. Bam.
avoids the attack.
I missed.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Oh, a merciless strike. Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL's flying. Whoa, cross body. The champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here. Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? On the apron. The hardest part of the ring.
And Punk there utilizing his quickness.
He answers right back. Oh, back elbow smash. Nothing fancy. These two trading one blow after another.
This is more like a ballroom brawl between these two. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. All this heavy artillery is really adding up. What a clothesline.
Powerbomb position.
But shots to the head.
All right, what's this? What is his combos? Heavy. XXB.
Quickly put a stop to that.
Brought down with a DDT.
Well, that wasn't a heavy one. Let's see. Oh, that was a grab. I'm stupid. XXAA.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
That was one big behemoth flying down with authority and force. He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Spinning heel kick. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk.
Oh my goodness gracious. So I'm trying to unlock everything. That's what I'm restarting it for. If you miss the timer, you miss whatever is hiding behind that objective.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
Wants to finish this. Up high.
Wow, cross body.
The champion is willing to take every risk tonight.
Whoa.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
Well, midnight.
Here we go. Submission about to be locked in. Just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
There we go. Finally.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
Well, we all know that JBL prides himself. Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner, and there's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off. Yeah, JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent, and JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something big here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. This is turning into a brawl. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Sleep. The champ might have just sealed things. From the top rope.
Oh, he misses the mark.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
And a small package here.
Going for the cover. He's done it.
Yay! I did it. Third time's a charm.
Here is your winner, and still the world heavyweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion. This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot, and we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect, but at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving. Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving. Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California,
What is that? Is that lasers?
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
Remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title.
All right. I don't think I've ever seen this match.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Northern Lights. Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly...
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharpshooter, Scorpion.
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Crossbody!
Mysterio showing that athletic, technical style that has won him championships.
Putting him in the corner for something here. And Rey saw it coming.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was.
Haymaker after haymaker.
Ooh!
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this guaranteeing everything they've got now.
Look at this, placed in the tree of woe. Oof, kick finds it. That kick will stop you in your tracks. Knee lift. Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
And Ray had it scouted.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Pin, shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
Well, how the turntables.
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder. Put in the corner now. What a display here. Counters on both sides. Rushing into the corner. Step up knee. Rocks the jaw.
Stacked with that bulldog.
Up and around. Down with a tilt-a-world backbreaker.
Rey Mysterio. Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with a Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now with the second bite of the cherry connects, CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
I never did watch this match.
Punk for the victory in a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
I didn't watch pay-per-views back then.
Punk
Couldn't
and
afford
Ray
them.
have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Jumping DDT. So popular is Rey Mysterio, looking to get the WWE Universe involved in this match as well.
Rolling neck snap. Brutal.
Ray taking it to Punk, still vying for the #1 contender spot.
From the top.
Frog splash!
Now Ray needs to end this.
There's 2.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
Rey Mysterio deep in thought right now, wondering what else he needs to do. Legs caught. Got him caught. Uh-oh. Dragon screw.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
And that can keep Ray down.
And right away into the pin. 2.
There we go. Good deal.
Is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner,
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
This game's a lot harder this year.
Okay. So far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27. facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally. The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. And he has one thing to get him through tonight, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds,
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. And as cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
Stopping all that nonsense right now.
Well, that didn't work too well, did it?
CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk and caused an injury that led Punk to relinquishing his title. In return, Punk cost Orton the title against...
And look at this, Punk about to be trapped in a bad situation. Boston Crab, the legendary Boston Crab.
Trying to free himself, trips the ankle, and he's out. And kicks off his opponent.
Hard-hitting mark.
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
Stalking from above.
From the top. Diving double axe handle. He might just be stalling for time here.
Oof. Smack in the corner with incredible velocity.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive when all he's seeing is red, due to both the pain and the seething anger he's feeling right about now.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
DDT!
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse.
Taking flight through the air. It connects.
You got to be a certain kind of...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he locks in a perfect one last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's pads of Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover.
There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator.
And closes the door. That's got to crush your spirit.
Oh, Orton has the momentum against him here.
Punk is simply refusing.
And just
Gets stopped right in his tracks. Big elbow. And guys, I don't know what Orton can do. Punk may have this one somewhere. You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
No, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punt, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton out of nowhere to Punk. Can he capitalize? Hit on CM Punk. Kick out just before 2.
Deep into this one and not even getting a 2 count.
Back suplex. He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
Punk dodges out in time.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
Strong counter from Punk.
He's going outside to regroup, to catch his wind a little bit.
Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good. Nothing but bad intentions in mind, I'm sure. On the shoulders and a slam. Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here. Mounting the... He's able to counter that. He gets into the ring. Orton hasn't been. Here we go. Rotates out against the cover. No idea what he's planning here. Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
Nice movement from Punk and the Uranagi commits. And now an Anaconda Vice locked in.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Caught with a punch. No signs of either combatant backing down. Counters the Viper's attack. Neither competitor is backing down. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground. Roundhouse takes them down.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Oh, what a response.
Oh my gosh.
Randy with a count. Things are getting risky. This will not end well. A back suplex right onto the apron. And he tosses him back in now.
And Randy Orton is stepping up.
With the lariat. And see into the cover. This might be it. And still in this.
Color me impressed. I have no idea how he managed it.
The cover for the win. And he fights it off.
This is just fighting on pure instinct
Oop,
right
I
now.
about hit the referee.
CM Punk headed to the top row. From the top.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
Set him up. Russian leg sweep. Here we go. He counters with a great reversal. On the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
CM Punk play.
The Viper cannot believe this. That should have ended this match, but it continues.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle. The finish line is in sight for Orton. Can he push past the pain and take out CM Punk?
Oh my God! Randy might be defeated here. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
I was worried about that one.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who along with Paul Heyman has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
This fight, he believes he's ready for it, and that he can defeat The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From
in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania. And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
I love playing with Pyro. That's fun.
Disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either count out or disqualification, the streak will be over. Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage of them all? We will just...
Fighting out of the situation, and twisting into a neckbreaker. We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history of the... Face first, setting up on the Koji clutch locked in. Will it get counter? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. Using the elbow as a weapon.
Punk sidesteps out of that. Boom!
Some impressive offense from Punk, but it's always a challenge to have any...
From the heavens! Clobbered with an overhand.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserves. 434 days. As champion in this era is history-making. It's more than just a footnote.
And this is about affirmation. CM Punk believes he's the best in the world. Paul Heyman believes CM Punk's the best in the world. But it infuriates them that there are those out there who don't agree.
Flying! You gotta be kidding me!
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
And now heading back inside the ring.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him. And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Swinging neckbreaker connects. What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Great officiating, making sure it's a safe environment.
Lift off. Good Lord, taking flight.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that.
Oh, turned into a backdrop.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats this Undertaker tonight. This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20 and 1
To the sky. All the way to the outside.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
And he exits the ring. Better watch the count.
Bam. Well-placed calf kick.
My word, colliding hard with that diamond-plated steel. Into the unforgiving barricade.
Coming back from the outside now. Northern Lights.
Punk has played mind games with the master, Oh, we know what's coming.
Uh-oh. And Punk gets countered there.
Answer after.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Submission locked in tight. He's got to find a way out of this. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Cinching in the arm wringer, but he is looking to do some serious harm.
Oh, what a stiff blow. Boom!
Momentum is really on Punk's side. The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk. Spin kick to the midsection, and that definitely makes solid impact. Heading to the top now. Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Bang!
Oh, boom!
CM Punk headed to the top. Blast off through the air and connects.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
Able to slip out of that situation. Oh, taking advantage. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back nails the GTS. Is it enough for Punk?
Cover.
And he's seemingly determined to inflict even more punishment on his opponent. He might be going too far here. Hopefully, it does not cost him the match.
Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Hit on CM Punk. Kicks out after one.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy.
The dead man has them hoisted up into position. Tombstone from The Undertaker.
That could be Punk's demise.
And straight into the pin attempt. And an effective pin.
You have got to be joking me. Not even a 1 count. How?
An unfamiliar look of shock from The Undertaker. He thought that was it.
Quick evasion from him there.
And he gets sent back into the ring.
This one is on track to be an all-time WrestleMania classic. Punk and Taker keep one-upping each other.
That's exactly what you get when this...
He's going for the pin. Kicks out. He still has life.
They may not have too much left, but they at least had enough to kick out.
Strong impact. Earth-shaking power slam.
This match is long. My goodness gracious.
Undertaker retaliates.
Punk dodges out in time.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Oh boy, clearing off the announce desk.
Well, nothing good is going to come out of this. We need to head for higher, safer ground right now.
Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, guys, we might be part of the action here.
Let's hope they don't get that close.
And now thrown back into the ring.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
Bash with a punch to the gut.
Going blow for blow, each one getting stiffer. And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Oh, man.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Ooh. Spinning kick to the...
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
The dead man could be...
Couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
All right, there's 16 more matches to go after this one.
CM Punk said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me. He called himself the single most important superstar of this era, in all eras past. In fact, he compared himself to...
He called himself God. Let's face it.
That's what he did. Earlier tonight, CM Punk compared himself to God. Only 5 other men in history, the nearly 50-year history of the WWE Championship, have held the title longer than this man. CM Punk was in the neighborhood of 440 days as WWE Champion.
And Punk thinks he should still be wearing the gold.
Yeah, 16 more matches to go.
17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape. As is so often the case, when Punk and Cena face off, this one is for all the marbles. Cena looks ready to defend the biggest opportunity of his career.
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena put... And retaliates with a counter. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Oh, turned inside out.
Considering the weight behind that move, I think we're lucky it didn't go much worse for both competitors.
Code red. That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name. This is just ridiculous. Look at the power. This is downright superhuman. Deadlift gut-wrench suplex.
An unyielding showing of authority. No 2 ways about it. This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half. Face first.
Set up.
It's locked in. The Koji.
A lot of damage being done with this hold, but John Cena's able to...
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Countered into a new cover. And a kick out by Cena.
Out in a flash. This is far from over. By the end of this match, John Cena is either going to look absolutely unstoppable, or he's going to be remembered as a man who gambled everything just for his pride.
If Cena can beat Punk here, he will silence all the... Face first. Setting up. The Koji clutch. Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. Oh, he flips that around. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. He failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam. And he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
The unthinkable slowly coming into view.
Watch out!
Sailing down from up high.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Airborne.
Tremendous impact. Just putting their body in danger time and time again. Turns that back on CM Punk.
You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this match. He won the Royal Rumble and...
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, we thought he had a chance there, but those plans met a brick wall.
Oh, what an axe handle. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. GTS connects.
Cena wasn't ready. Could be over. And hurled to the outside goes John Cena.
From the top. Whoa, look out.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. And now gets tossed into the ring. High stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a fire driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena. Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. Oh.
Climbing to the top rope here.
Cena is putting his opponent on notice.
Boy, here we go. Trying to get something, but got shut down.
For the win.
2. Cena's still in it.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. Wrenching in the submission even tighter. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Armringer in control.
Oof. But here comes the fire.
Oh, what an axe handle. Oh, my. Down with authority. Immediate cover after the impact. Punk is going to WrestleMania. Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
After this next match, I want to grab a drink.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion. We got a new champion. But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on.
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Let
me
me peace.
remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Cole. Great run. It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches? Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I'd call that explanation enough. One of the greatest champions of all time.
Whatever.
Whatever? That's what CM Punk's so mad about. That right there. Whatever. Show him some respect.
He's not even the champion anymore.
Well, Punk believes he should still be champion. He has a legitimate argument for that belief. But we're talking about respect, which Punk has more than earned at this point.
Argument for being the champ actually is legitimate. The people's champion, the real WWE champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
The cheers, the chants, the signs, the adulation. This is what it's all about for The Rock, the people. And The Rock is proud to be the people's champion.
Almost as proud as CM Punk is of being a real champion.
Will you just stop?
deafening.
Over 15,000 WWE fans are on their feet for the Brahma Bull. The People's Champion, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
An undeniable aura, despite his very deniable championship status.
The absolute delusion on display here is astounding. Almost as astounding as the reaction The Rock's getting right now to both Punk and Paul Heyman's obvious dismay.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM and his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore.
I do remember this match. I actually watched this match.
And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE. Rock answers back. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania. Punk can pull off the win tonight.
Look, Heyman brings a lot more to the table than your...
Face first. Set up.
It's locked in the corner.
Fighting to get out of it. Yes, he makes an escape.
Set up in the corner now. Struggling to fight. Being forced into the tree of woe.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Face first. Set up. The Koji clutches it.
The Rock probing now. Looking for an exit. And finds a way out.
Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage.
Had that move from The Rock scouted.
A show of absolute disrespect from the challenger. I don't know if you want to poke the bear like that.
And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are especially in his favor in this championship match.
Yeah, no championship advantage whatsoever for The Rock here, and Punk's no doubt looking to capitalize on that fact.
The Rock re-entering the ring here.
With a clothesline.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think they'll...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfect one last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Throwing hands with such back and forth we go.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully.
We've got the arm trapped. Looking for La Maestro Cradle. No, a kick out.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Right back up the ropes.
Wants to finish this.
Take him.
Quick escape from danger there.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, Punk can put all that to rest if he beats The Rock tonight. He'll truly be the champion.
Stalking from above.
Up high.
Wow, cross body! More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion, and...
Well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch.
Sky high. Up and oh, knee right to the spine. Soaring. You gotta be kidding me. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Headed back into the ring.
He's in a very bad spot. Totally out of it. He's heading back to the ring. And back in. He was dangerously close to be...
The Rock taking down his opponent with ease. Not where you want to be, because now you're locked in a sharpshooter.
He's trying to push himself up, and that'll cause a break. Caught that and reversed it.
Opponent tied up.
The Rock bottom.
The champ firing their best shot to retain the...
Dang it.
Yes! The Rock retains the WWE Championship.
Dang nabbit.
And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defended his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass-kicking of a lifetime coming here, and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come at WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
But Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers.
Quick pin, championship on the line. 1 count, and he gets his shoulder up.
Trying to make...
Let's see something real quick. Presentation options. Then we'll do something else. I'm going to turn the make that turned off.
Short order of things there.
Punk avoids the attack.
Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the... Turns it around.
Knee straight into the neck.
The official clearing the area as this match continues on. Strong counter from Punk.
Face first.
Setting up.
It's locked in. The Koji
Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there.
face first.
Setting up on a Koji clutch.
Power versus power as this submission hold goes on. But The Rock gets out.
Counters with a brutal answer.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game plan.
Well, this title means so much to The Rock that he doesn't want to do anything to lose the title. But by trying not to lose it, you can lose it.
Yeah, it puts The Rock more into a defensive style, and that's not good.
Lift off. Good Lord. Taking flight.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Boom! Face first. And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion. From the sky! That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Going up to the turnbuckle here.
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Perched up top.
And nobody home on that one.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Oh. No end in sight to this exchange. Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Face first.
Setting up. And close enough to be under the rope. Submission hold broken.
Getting out of dodge quick.
More thing here. Hang on.
Does not want to be from way up. And the official catches the brunt of that collision.
Going for a power slam, steps down. Yes! The Rock retains
What?
the WWE Championship.
Oh, because I accidentally hit the ref. This is stupid. That was stupid.
CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, tag team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE Champion, 2-time World Champion, 5-time Tag Team Champion, and the winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble. Tonight, they collide. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
Face first.
He's able to reach the ropes and force the release.
Lights out.
Counters to gain the advantage.
What's he got planned for him?
And wait a minute.
The jab looking to retain.
Getting the shoulder up before two.
Not even a 2 count. He's still holding strong here.
Brock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
And out of all the memorable moments The Rock has had, he called that title win, quote, the greatest moment of my career.
Well, you got to understand, The Rock has sold $1 billion in box office sales, and he came back here not because he needs the money, but because he loves this business.
And while Punk may be delusional, he's coming to this match, coming to this entire rivalry, really, as prepared as he possibly can be to counter anything out of The Rock's playbook. Punk studied The Rock both inside and outside the ring.
Punk's proven he knows how to best The Rock, but the question is if he can do just that when the pressure is fully on, like it is tonight, when the electricity in the crowd puts Punk's back against the wall.
And Rocky not for the title, new champ.
And The Rock kicks out. Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Face first.
Setting up.
The Koji clutches it.
Looking to get out, and he has what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury.
Just welting the back with those laces.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
A little cockiness. Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
Letting the competition know what he thinks of him. You gotta love it.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever...
From the top, diving double axe handle. Looking to take it to the air now.
A razor-sharp chop there.
Oh, my! It's demoralizing to see The Rock in trouble here.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Knee to the gut creates separation.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game plan.
Well, this title means so much to The Rock that he doesn't want to do anything to lose the title. But by trying not to lose it, you can lose it.
Yeah.
Look out!
Whoa, look out!
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture.
Finding their way out of this position.
Right on the point of the elbow.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying,
From the top.
a show of confidence from The Rock.
Here it comes.
Connects with a rock bottom. Kick out, an emphatic answer.
Guys, even The Rock can't believe it. He thought that was that. Now the Brahma Bull is left searching for answers. Oh, what a quick answer. Bringing this back into the ring. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment. Across the top rope. Nice sit-out powerbomb. One step ahead there. Oof, a shot like that would counter any attack.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain.
Triangle armbar. Triangle's in. And he just decides to end the hold. Wonder what he's thinking here. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock,
Taking flight all the way to the outside.
there was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And
Well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
This is a long match too.
He is just feeding off the electricity from the WWE Universe.
3 words, 1 challenge. Just bring it.
Cutting it off with a stiff gut punch.
Discouraging.
Foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots.
Neither competitor is backing down. Oh! You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. And Rock is feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to WrestleMania. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Finds room for a back elbow.
Up fast. Buster. Down hard.
And as a classic Rock, as elegant
And
as
I'm going to lose.
but so devastating.
The people's elbow.
And that is exactly how a champion stays.
Yes! The Rock retains the WWE Championship.
This is nuts. My gosh. Just as this normal mode. I can just imagine what hard mode would be.
CM Punk, he's won 3 world championships, 2 WWE titles, tag team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner, and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE champion, 2-time world champion, 5-time tag team champion, and the winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble. Tonight, they collide.
And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
But Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time.
Face first.
Setting up. The Koji clutch locked in. And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation. Counter by CM Punk. Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event wrestling.
Face first.
Setting up. And somehow able to make it to the ropes before the pain took over.
Excellent ring awareness saved them from certain peril.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Russian leg sweep.
Barbaric clubbing blow. The Rock.
Overhead belly to belly.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified, no matter how much Punk infuriates.
Here we go.
Through the air, and connects.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. Face first.
Setting up.
It's locked in, the Koji clutch.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
Sent crashing down.
And here we go.
Locked in. It's locked in.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. And Punk making his way back to the ring. Oh, no, referee fall. Oh, my goodness. Punk wins. Punk.
Are you serious? You ever have nights where you try not to get frustrated on stream? This is one of those nights. One of those nights. In the meantime, I'll be right back. Now's a good time to go grab something to drink. So I will BRB. All right, I'm back. Let's fight The Rock
He's haunted me for years.
for the 100th
Not
time.
anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion. We got a new champion. But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on.
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
And I'll skip the entrances.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about...
There we go.
CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, Tag Team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner, the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE Champion, 2-time World Champion, 5-time Tag Team Champion, and the winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble. Tonight, they collide. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman...
Face first. Setting up on the Koji.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Ooh. Punk looking more confident and comfortable after that maneuver.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Oh, God, to the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are especially in his favor in this championship match.
Yeah, no championship advantage whatsoever for The Rock here, and Punk's no doubt looking to capitalize on that fact.
Reversed into a suplex of their own.
Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
And out of all the memorable moments, the
Trading back and forth blows now.
neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Here we go, time to work out some aggression. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Oh!
The only reason to do that is to get under the champion's skin. Oh, float over Russian leg sweep.
Face first. Setting up. The Koji.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Counter. Saw it coming.
A boot to the leg takes their opponent down, now twisting them up like a pretzel. Pin attempt.
Denying a 2 count there.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Look, I don't think you can try to humiliate the champion like that and get away with it. Snaps the leg across the head.
Russian leg sweep.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Get this back into the ring now.
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
So important now for Punk to close this out as soon as possible. Don't give Rock any chances.
Stalking from above. Up high.
Oh, and a double axe handle. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap from the top.
You gotta be kidding me! And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
Oh, strong impact.
Oh gosh.
That just opened up The Rock.
Ow! He quickly slides into the ring.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
We can see a count out here.
Was getting close to a count out there, but managed to get back in the ring.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion, and
Well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it. So there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title. Northern Lights. And now he's going to the top rope.
Incoming!
Body on body. Wow. Cover for the title. No, 2 count. What a match. And another climb. He's been
From the top rope.
Elbow drop connects.
4 champs down. This one's for everything. Emphatic kick out from the champion.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. Airborne!
From the top with the splash. And now The Rock is being dismantled.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock.
Take off.
Uh-oh. Knees up. Got the knees up just in time.
Find some payback with their own reversal. The Rock firing up. Big impact off the neck breaker.
He has the target right where he wants it.
Spin kick to the midsection. And CM
Rock now. Hooks it in.
The Rock bottom.
The champ might have just ended things right there.
2 count. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
How badly do you want to be a champion? That is the question being asked in this match. Consider that kick out an emphatic answer.
And guys, The Rock is not happy with that result. Thought it was over, but the kick out surprised him.
Lighting up the midsection once more.
Double axe handle smash.
Punk peppering.
All right. Fill up your special meter until your payback is available. Then, okay. So the opponent has to have a finisher.
His opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Bam! The Rock was waiting for it. Big time power slam.
High red district for CM Punk.
Look out! Oh, compressing them with a splash.
and you can practically taste the venom.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Sky high. Completely missed the mark there. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. And are you kidding me? He's got...
From the sky! Oh, the high risk gave no reward there.
Ooh! And The Rock is being handled here.
The Rock looks to have been well scouted.
And he retaliates.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Are we about to see a title change here? What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Boom! GTS.
Championship on the line. This could be it.
Oh, no. Why are they clearing up our announce table?
Well, I've got a feeling we're about to find out very soon.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
He's setting him up. Oh, no. This is going to be bad. Guys. No. Set up pile driver.
I don't think anyone actually realizes how hard it is to break one of our desks.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eyes on the action. All eyes on two of the greatest to ever do it. Putting on an absolute classic.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
I don't know who's more fired up, him or the crowd.
Oh, man.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Got them off their feet here.
Down with the Samoan drop.
I'm gonna have to let him get his finisher so I can do my thief payback to steal it.
Delivers the Bulldog. The Rock left an opening for the counter. And now propped up in the corner. Headlock applied and a nice short jab to the bridge of the nose. Rock, fine buster, down hard.
And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk. Connected hard with the calf kick.
Oh, driving the elbow.
Got out of the way of that one.
DDT. And Rock is feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to WrestleMania.
Thunderous power slam.
Oh, it's coming.
Absolutely.
He just might regret this decision.
Leaning.
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at him with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on The Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt. The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there. Just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has
The Rock and Duck.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but The Rock pumped down with the goal to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Got to sleep. Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
There's two. Oh my goodness.
Yay! Finally can move on. I'm sorry, guys. No, I couldn't help it crashing.
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated in making that choice.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk. Obvious representative Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate, is a three-time WWE champion, the 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal. Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it. You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes to joke around. He's always loose. He's always ready to go. But today, there was a different feeling around CM Punk. The intensity was there. CM Punk was completely focused throughout the entire day because he realizes he's headed into a fight. A no disqualification fight tonight against Lesnar, a man who outweighs him by 50 pounds.
CM Punk almost defeated the undefeatable, the Undertaker streak at WrestleMania. But this could be the biggest fight of CM Punk's life.
And let's not forget the list of injuries Brock Lesnar has given to CM Punk over the last month. He put 4 stitches into the chin of CM Punk. He caused rib injuries, a knee injury, and ankle injury as well. Brock Lesnar just feeding on Punk in recent weeks. It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar.
I'm trying to think if I watched this match or not. I don't remember.
To prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing. That he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting his cover here.
It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Trying to catch him off guard with that attempt.
Boom! Inciting words from Paul Heyman of CM Punk recently. Quote, "Here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world."
The paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But right now, that title belongs to Brock Lesnar. And you know what gives him that slight edge? Having the greatest mind in sports entertainment standing in his corner.
Boom! That gets reversed on CM Punk. Closed fist connects. And as is so often the case when a man faces Brock Lesnar, Punk finds himself taking on early attacks.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before.
Calf kick on the money. During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the Paul. Getting the cover here, eye in the end.
And the referee stops the count before 2.
It's not over yet, gentlemen. Still plenty to go here.
He's able to reverse it. Northern Lights.
Impressive start for CM Punk, starting to chip away at Brock Lesnar.
Taking flight. Splash.
Again? He's making the climb again? I can't believe this. Up high.
Oh, fortune favors the bold. These risks.
Like I said, I don't know if I watched this match or not. I don't think I did.
Wants to finish this.
Lift off. Wow.
Cross body.
A helter-skelter attitude here. Getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
Ouch.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharpshooter. Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go. And one last gasp effort, and that'll do it. And an inverted atomic drop. Brock here now, not used to being without the momentum.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar.
I want to try the
on
devil
back
stack the
foot
tables
here.
here in a minute, too.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Oh, and he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here.
Heading to the outside now. Once more, Lesnar headed to the floor. What a display of strength here.
Huge sit-out powerbomb. That's a well-targeted attack to the body. That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Piercing chop.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Oh, he's ready to add the final punctuation. Stalking his prey.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Caught in a bad spot. Down with a powerbomb.
You heard the thud on the steps. I guarantee that was the sound of bones shattering.
Eyes are fixed, looking to victimize his target.
Oof, that would get you ejected from the ice.
Ouch. Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
And Lesnar can't stop any offense coming his way.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Back into the ring now.
Ooh. Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex.
Watch out. Tossing those steel steps like they're nothing. Look at this. This can't be good. Set out powerbomb.
was a vicious landing. I don't think there's any coming back from that.
And this one could be moving to ringside. Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
I'm about to say, where's that chair, but I found it.
Making a hasty retreat to the outside. Some may consider this an act of cowardice, but I personally think it's strategic thinking.
Looking vulnerable now, guys.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. Whoa! So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality. Headed out of the ring now.
He's reaching onto the ring for anything useful.
Quick takedown, double like a high stacked pin here. Oh, turning it around, changes it into a cover of their own.
No, stops the count at two.
How?
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision.
Brock Lesnar, what power!
Will that close Punk out?
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
And you have to think Lesnar is only going to double down on his intensity after coming so close there.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. GTS connects. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Nails the GTS. Lesnar could not avoid the big shot.
Telegraphed into a backdrop. Calculating the next move here.
Table just disintegrated.
Absolute decimation. That table became particle board.
Wants to finish this.
Taking flight. Cross body from the top.
The beast now is being contained.
Brock's cage might be a bit rattled. From above.
Lift off. High impact. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Northern Lights. Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in. And this hold is getting tighter.
Lesnar looking for any opportunity to break this hold. And it looks like one has been found.
Tagged with a punch.
Foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots. No end in sight to this exchange.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy battles.
Let's see if I can go for the low blow.
Spinning kick in the gut.
Oh, low.
And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the beast incarnate backing you up.
Look at the welts on Lesnar.
Into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
Late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda vice grip.
Punk
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice and Brock with a chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet. Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair.
Ouch.
And this is just the worst position Punk can be in. Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate.
Hey.
Brock Lesnar. The Brock lock is in. Taps out.
The winner of this match.
These matches are not easy, I tell you.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the Beast. That he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world.
Inciting words from Paul Heyman of CM Punk recently, quote, "Here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world."
The paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But right now, that title belongs to Brock Lesnar. And you know what gives him that slight edge? Having the greatest mind in sports entertainment standing in his corner.
Flying. Crossbody from the top.
Impressive start for CM Punk, starting to chip away at Brock Lesnar. Grabbing the table here, and I'm sure it's not long for the world in this match.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
What's Lesnar's intent here?
Suplex.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the...
Launching through the air. It connects.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A, right there.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Strong kick.
Well-placed kick.
Northern Lights. Boom. Something to note tonight. Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won one of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
And slides back into the ring.
Whoa, literally battered and bruised right there.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Holding nothing back, striking over
his way back to the ring. Turns it around. He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Yeah, showing he's got some fight left in him. He might have him.
Kick out before the count.
Not enough. There's got to be more where that came from.
There it is. Reversal. Oh! And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition.
Struck with a calf kick.
He's setting his table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Oh, the chair projected right to their face. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. Not looking good in this position. The go sleep GTS from Punk.
That could end Brock's night. Stalking from above.
Incoming. Wow, cross body. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Somehow Punk has brought CM Punk from the top rope. CM Punk connects with the elbow drop.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive styles, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
Triangle armbar, submission hold in. That's hooked in deep. Is he going to tap it? He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Devastating elbow strike.
Ooh, did you hear that thud from the back connecting with flesh and bone?
Oh, repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Caught with the low blow.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice and Brock with a chair.
Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the beast incarnate.
Heyman.
Lesnar looking to inflict a little more agony. The Brock lock is applied. This is agonizing.
The submission hold is in deep. The stretch muffler's in. Couple of kicks will break it.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Isn't enough for Punk.
Lesnar's vulnerable, and Punk knows it.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back down to sleep. Once again going all out.
2. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman's schemes.
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one.
That was a tough match. That
That
one was tough.
Best in the world.
Not even a beast can
All of these have been pretty tough.
Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his Future Shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night. Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside hell for the 3rd time in his career.
Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak in CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history.
It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight: to end CM Punk for good.
CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
And there's really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell, or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
I did watch this match. It was pretty brutal.
McIntyre said earlier, this is not going to be a classic. This is not going to be cinema. This is going to be mutually assured destruction.
Especially when McIntyre got busted open.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
Alabama Slam! Face first! It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight. In the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
Retrieving a wrench from underneath the ring.
It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight?
You gotta think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's gonna be adding even more to this match for Drew.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
Russian leg sweep. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the
from the top, diving double axe handle. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now. smacked with the wrench. Bang!
This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place.
Haymaker, but trapped.
Into STO. McIntyre might be able to. McIntyre goes into the cover. This could do it. He's able to beat a 2 count.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Boom.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Wobbling back up, totally checked out at the moment.
Ooh, a crushing blow from that sledgehammer. Just bashing them with that hammer.
Oh, man.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already. Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Back and forth we go. Oof.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing. Opponent lifted up. Draw. Meet knee. Go to sleep. No way Drew's getting up now. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice.
Oh no, hitting the bullseye with that chair. No doubt about it. Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar submission hold. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharp. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Ooh, hitting him with that wrench. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. Boom! Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage? Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, driven so impactful, it has broken the cell wall. It is hard to comprehend how much force it would take to throw him through a cell wall. Boom! Oh! Oh, that punch!
Russian leg sweep.
Uppercut right on target.
It looks like he's going to press his luck, climbing up the cell wall.
Going up, but the whole arena is more worried about the coming down part.
And Hell in a Cell really is more of a state of mind at times as these superstars continue to battle outside the structure. And listen to this capacity crowd. The anticipation is electric in this building.
He's made it to the top.
Now this did not happen in this match.
Big time height on that kick.
Everyone in the arena is holding their breath right now.
disaster.
Yeah, this didn't actually happen during the match, but I wanted to take it up here anyway.
Drew anticipated that one. Oh, what an axe handle.
Right onto the punishing steel structure. It doesn't get any more brutal.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the end. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Lift it up. What's next?
Oh, dear God, no.
Cuts it out.
Do not, my God.
Oh, no. What impact.
Flying from the top of the cell right onto an unsuspecting target. Bullseye.
And enters back into the ring.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what the sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew,
13 matches left.
when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Seth Rollins got in a car and drove from Iowa to the East Coast to try out for CM Punk's training school. He redefined himself in his craft. Rollins and Punk would reunite briefly in NXT, and then the Shield would become mercenaries for Punk. And Punk would leave WWE for personal and professional reasons. Talk negatively about WWE, while Rollins carried WWE on his back for a decade. CM Punk would return to WWE 14 months ago to huge fanfare, the support of the fans and many in the back, and that didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Seth freaking Rollins versus a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk.
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
And this is CM Punk's first singles match since October, since that brutal Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre. It's Punk's first match on Monday Night Raw, period, since 2014.
Seth Rollins prides himself on being the absolute workhorse of WWE. You have to imagine he sees that as a point in his favor here, a clear advantage he has over Punk.
CM Punk and Seth Rollins, two men who are completely beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent, their work ethic, and their passion and drive.
But as similar as they are in those respects, where they have diverged has become a point of contention between both of them, which has brought us to this point in the main event of a historic Monday Night Raw.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now, Punk,
Watch out. Good Lord. Taking flight.
that had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that. And the counter from Rollins. Momentum isn't completely out of Seth's side just yet.
Maybe Rollins has found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight.
Getting away from the unwashed masses and back to ringside.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies.
He knows the clock is ticking. Time to stop messing around in the crowd.
Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now. Oh, colliding with a barricade. Just got tossed over the guardrail, and the potential for a countout is looming. Ouch. Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career, and now catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety, although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
You hear them saying, I hit your move, they sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet, pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man.
Set up in the corner now.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
What's it going to take to end it? Managing to evade a precarious position there. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
Can the vision... And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And bang!
Boom! GTS. Seth's eyes look glazed over. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
He's going back from the heavens.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Oh, that hurt me. That hurt me.
Dropping the elbow. Ah, jeez. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on completely.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Roundhouse kick.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Sleep. It's all Punk's for the taking.
Into the pin. This could be it.
There's two. Amazing.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting, even if it kills him.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
The visionary, the revolution. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. And another looking to end this once and for all.
Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins. What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world. This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number. Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.
All right, guys. I'm going to end it here for now because I am getting very, very sleepy. And I've been up since 5 o'clock yesterday morning. I haven't had a nap or anything, so I'm going to get some rest. Tomorrow, we'll finish the other half of Showcase, and then we'll jump back into the island of 2K25, finish it, and then we'll start my rise in 2K25 and finish it as well. So tomorrow we'll start Lucid Dreams Come True, which is the triple threat match at WrestleMania this past year. So with that being said, if y'all tuned in, I do appreciate it. Sorry I'm a little bit more quiet tonight. I am tired, but also there's a lot of commentary in the game that I like to hear. So I like listening to the commentary and stuff, and I like letting you all hear it too, so that's why I've not been talking too much. Let's go see what we got, though, under Ringside Pass. We got the NXT bundle. Shawn Michaels, Tyler Breeze, and 5 NXT championships. You get the NXT UK Women's Championship, the Women's Championship, and the United Kingdom Championship. Shawn Michaels Tag Team Championship, and Tyler Breeze. We got the AAA RXP booster. We got the Latino Heat bundle. Eddie Guerrero and the WWE Tag Team Championship from 2002 to 2010. We got El Hijo del Vikingo. I think that's how you say it. Jey Uso, that ish back tee. And Hijo del Vikingo. I don't know how you say that. Cosmetic pack. So, but like I said, with that being said, I will be back tomorrow night, probably about 6 p.m. and we'll do a 12-hour stream tomorrow. So I will see you all tomorrow. Y'all sleep well. Remember, you guys are loved. Y'all matter. Every single one of y'all have a purpose, and y'all are beautiful and handsome. Don't ever forget that.